Good morning, student. Welcome in maths class. Today we will study the topic properties of addition and subtraction. So first of all, question is that what is property? So what is property? A property is any characteristic that applies to a given set. Means property is a characteristic that applies on any set, that is called property. Okay. So here firstly we will study the properties of addition. So firstly properties of addition. First property. When we add 0 to a number, the sum is the number itself. Means whenever we are adding 0 to any number, then the sum will be number itself. There is no effect on the number. The sum will be the same as it is number itself. Here example. First example here. 74,289 plus 0. So when we add 0, so that means there is no effect on the number. The answer will come number itself. So the answer is 74,289. One more example is there. 6 lakhs plus 0. So when we add 0, then there is no effect on the number. So it's become 6 lakh. Your answer is 6 lakh. Okay. So that means when we add 0 to any number, then the answer is number itself. Now second property. When 1 is added to a number, the sum is the successor of the number. Whenever we are adding 1 to any number, then we get that's a successor. Okay. Here is example. 4,870 plus 1. So when we add 1, so there will come successor. So 70 plus 1, that's become 71. So the answer is 4,871. One more example is there. 91,499 plus 1. When we add 1, so 499 plus 1, that's 500. So the answer become 91,500. So we get it's a successor. Whenever we are adding 1, so that means the sum is successor of the number. Okay. Third property. A change in the order of the addends does not change the sum of the two numbers. Whenever we are changing the order of the addends, then does not change the sum of two numbers. When we can change the order of the numbers, but the sum will remain same. This property is called the order property. What we call this property? Order property. The property name is order property. Okay. Order property of addition. For example, here I take 42,310 plus 6,84,269. Now I change here order. Firstly I take this second number on the first and first number on the second. So I write here 6,84,269 plus 42,310. So I change here order, but the question is same. The answer will also come same. Digit number is same, so there is no problem. We can change the order. This is called order property. We can change order in the addition. Okay. Next is fourth number. A change in the grouping of the addends does not change the sum of the three numbers. If we change the group, if we are having three numbers and if we change the group, then the answer will not change. Then also the answer will remain same. The sum will remain same. So that means we can change the groups also. In the third property, we change the order. That is in two numbers. That is in two numbers. So when we change in two numbers, so that is called order property. But here we are talking about three numbers. A change in the grouping of the additions does not change the sum of three numbers. If we have three numbers and if we change the group, then the sum will not change. This property is called the grouping property of addition. This property is called grouping property. This is called order property and this is called grouping property, because here we are changing the groups and in this we are changing only order. So now you will see example. Here is three numbers. First is 12,345 plus 54,321. This is in the group. These both number in the group. That's why I write them in the bracket. Now plus 21,176. Now that's equals to, now I make this out and these two numbers I take in the group. So there, this is outside 12,345 plus these both number in the group 54,321 and 21,176. I make their group. So I change here groups, but the sum will remain same. There is no effect on the sum. That's property only in the addition. We can change their group. This is called grouping property when we change the group. And when we change the order of the numbers, means both additions we change, that is called order property. So I hope you get it. Next is properties of subtraction. Now we have properties of subtraction. Addition we have done. Now subtraction properties. First property. When 0 is subtracted from a number, the difference is the number itself. Like this, like the addition. The same way, if we subtract 0 from any number, then we get the difference is number itself. Means when we subtract 0, then we get the difference is number itself. When we add, when we subtract 0, then the difference in addition sum is same, in the subtraction difference is same, number itself. There is no effect on the question. Okay. Example 23,896 minus 0. When we do minus 0 or plus 0, then the answer is number itself. So there is 23,896. There is no effect on the number. Second example, 1,98,250 minus 0. When we do minus 0, then the number itself. So 1,98,250. Okay. I hope you get it. Next is second property. When 1 is subtracted from a number, the difference is the predecessor of the number. In addition, what happens? When we add 1, then we get successor, and when we subtract 1, then we get predecessor of the number. Okay. So now example 96,123 minus 1. When we do minus 1, so what become? 23 minus 1, 22. So it's become 96,122. Second example, 6,82,300 minus 1. When we do minus 1, 300 minus 1, so 299. So it's become 6,82,299. So that means when we do minus 1, then we get predecessor of the number. And when we do plus 1, then we get successor. Okay. Now third property. When a number is subtracted from itself, means whenever a number is subtracted from itself, then the difference is 0. Then your answer always will come 0. Difference will be 0. For example, 98,112 minus 98,112. So when we do minus, same number, so your answer will be 0. Your difference will be 0. Both number are same. So when we subtract, then we get the answer is 0. Next, 9,98,997 minus 9,98,997. Both number are same. So when we subtract itself, then we get the answer difference is 0. This is the property. Okay. So I hope you get both property of addition also and property of subtraction also. Thank you.